When it's over, some scouts come down to make A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But wisdom would suggest
It's time for baseball here on The Show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. Jarrett Connors, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Striding in once again, Eli Acosta. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Acosta.
The slurve too high for ball 1.
Right now, fellas, right now.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. Brunson over to his left. A quick out number 1. Digging in for his second at bat, Boyd Kirkpatrick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kirkpatrick.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Grounded to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop to first. It's there. He got him. Digging in to try it again. Juan Soriano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Soriano
lays off 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more opted.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they go quietly. Albert Lopez is on, and he'll take over on the...
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. After all, why pay more if you can pay less? To stand a chance in these talks, anticipation is a must. This is the game behind the game, and it needs to be played just as hard by those who want to come out on top.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. Digging in to try it again, Darryl McElroy. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there. Just missing here, 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, come on, guys.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Scorched to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Warren Ishikawa.
Warren Ishikawa.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Every person in this park, scouts included, know that walks can just kill a team, leading to big innings. Even the greatest pitchers in the game give them up occasionally, but he's got to find a way to minimize them if possible. We'll see if he can put that behind him and attack the next hitter a little bit more aggressively.
Bernstein will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Daniel Crenshaw. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run. Boy, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Here comes the first pitch. David Kida is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Ishikawa rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be. And this ball game is over. 9
Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, all attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft.
Welcome back to... With the 5th pick in the 6th round, the Atlanta Braves select the closing pitcher from the East region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
Number 25 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Braves, number 25.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Jeff Felder is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Eldred is there for it.
I got it.
And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Rich Schroeder. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Ricky Aguilar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
6, Ricky Aguilar.
And that misses for ball 1.
Too late.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is. Micah Johnson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Braves, number 2,
Micah Johnson.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Ray Ramos claims the win out of the pen, his first. Irving Ritchie earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
2 hours and 59 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Number 25 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 25.
Ready for another chance? Enrique Molina. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Well, no surprise. Another single to lead off the inning here late in the game. But they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Walker racing back. And it's gone. On. In now, Leonardo Blanco. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Steve Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Ready for another shot now, Frank Batista. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Well, they got action right here. One out. Now that base hit right there moves the tying run to second. So you're first and second with the possible chance to win this game, not just tie it, but win it. A gapper wins it for you here.
One down.
Standing in now, Jonathan Dietz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Jose Carrillo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
35, Jose Carrillo.
Stay ahead, right here. Hey, 2 down.
Chopped weakly to the left. Eldred gloves it. Throw on to first is going to get him for the final out, as they wind up stranding the possible tying and winning runs in scoring position. And this ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Kenny Castellano earns his first win of the season. Number 25 hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been number 25 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 25.
Striding in once again, Enrique Molina. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Out of play. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A high fastball is in there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lawrence ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Oscar Villafuerte, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Walker has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in once again, Kevin Santana. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Lays off 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this one onto the bag at first, and that will conclude matters here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. George Sherry earns his first win of the season. Number 25 earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. Number 25 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Mississippi Braves, number 25.
Digging in once again, Jack Eller, and Dan Heaney's fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Steve Peace comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Walker waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Alfredo Rivera.
Now batting, second baseman, Alfredo Rivera.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same.
Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Kevin Uribe gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Number 25 records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Mississippi Braves. 4 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Bay Bears, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Number 25 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 25.
Striding in once again, Frank Napier. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Frank Napier
takes a high fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So we got him looking there. Frank Napier is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Ramon Russell comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Ready for another chance? Lester McLuhan. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Bordick comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Hey, we got 2.
Ready for another shot now. Houston Donahue. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Throw won't get him.
Down to the final out, you get an infield single. Anything to cling on to a little bit of life. Let's see if this sparks the route.
Brooklyn Bridges is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. throw something down in his...
And he'll take it to the bag for the force, and this one is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Braves secure their 10th victory of the season. Kenny Castellano, number 25, is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 25.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Elez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Kevin Elez.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Chavis is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. Ready once again, Lester McLuhan.
Catcher, Lester McLuhan.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
1 out, 1 out.
First pitch on its way. Javier Tavares comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
So he got him swinging. Javier Tavares goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Ralph Jenkins is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Lays off the screwball there, ruled a strike, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickens has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. George Sherry takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Fernando Perez couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. Number 25 records the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more. Number 25 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Braves, number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Carrillo. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits. Mariano Rosado.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so...
Now, number 25 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
25.
Stepping into the box, Lauren Campos. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. This is pulled into right, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. In now, Aldo Carmona, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Softly hit here to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
Digging in once again, Oscar Villafuerte. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater. No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And this is going to be a foul ball. None out, runners at first and second. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Digging in to try it again. Kevin Santana looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
Come on now, get him.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Way in front of that fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to the right side and through a base hit. Campos rounds third and is digging for the plate. Play at the plate and he's out. A great throw.
Hey, he's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Into the box now, Enrique Molina. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at bat.
Hey, now we've got 2. Here we go, guys.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fielded cleanly on to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Sylvester Anderson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Number 25 closes the door for the save, his 6th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Mississippi, number 25.
Ready for another chance? Isaiah Watley, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Isaiah Watley.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
And a fastball just misses for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Digging in to try it again. Corey Vargas.
Right fielder, Corey.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And there's ball 3. Ellis Alexander waits on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Ellis Alexander. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Now a flare out to left center. Walker on the move. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of the ninth. Nothing like that. You can try to match it in practice. You can't do it in the game because of this. Listen to this crowd. They're going crazy.
Rick Lynch is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single, a hard hit. That's his second hit of the game. Now, he's been hitting in the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is a start of good things for him ahead.
Stepping in now, Johnny Kurtz. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chavis is over now, and he's got it for round number 2. Ready once again, Murray Armas. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
The 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1 to 2-2 now. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize. This game will not. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Crenshaw. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Hit hard towards center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 10th inning. Matt, we might be treated for a walk-off. I'm curious how they're going to try to move him home. Will they manufacture him by bunting? Let him steal? They got maybe a possible ball in the gap he can score on. Let's see how the inning unfolds.
Now batting.
In now, Amuri Fernandez. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Isaiah Whatley. A high fastball is in there.
Isaiah Whatley.
The 0-1 takes a knee-high fastball.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Kevin Uribe takes over now to start the home 11. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Braves slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Kevin Uribe
for the victorious. Now pitching for Mississippi, number 25.
Striding in once again, Isaiah Whatley. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
First baseman, Isaiah Whatley.
And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Way outside. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Strikeout right now. Let's go.
Now another 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Larry Kendrick comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. The hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
So we got him swinging. Larry Kendrick becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Steve Uribe is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Kenny Castellano earns his 5th winner of the year. Number 25 records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out
a minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing. And when team needs collide with a player's expectations, a game of dreams also becomes a game of choices.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight we've got a good William Chandler, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
Harold, you take a look at our... Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. From the stretch, Gene Junier shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
So coming to the plate, Pablo Sanchez. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 out and a runner on second base. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Victor Francisco. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Silva on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Now in the box, number 25. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Palmeiro moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Digging in the switch hitter, Fernando Palmeiro. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now to the plate, Sam Fontenot. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Cut hold.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
In now, Cody Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. Still without a home run and 7 driven in.
Hey, double him up. Let's go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Strike 3 called. Nasty screwball there for out number 2. Stepping in, Woody McGill, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch, and he misses with it, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Hey, clutch up here, get a strikeout.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, William Chandler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
William Chandler.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Chandler is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Ricky Bean. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Gene Cloutier will be next. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting,
Gene Cloutier stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Hey, check the runner, go 1.
0-2. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And that misses 2-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Screwball, tough pitch to lay off of with 2 strikes, but he's worked it full 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
now batting, first baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Sanchez.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Victor Francisco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is skied into short left center. Bordick is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they scratch across a run here on no hits. Ready for another chance. Fernando Palmeiro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fernando
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, come on now, come on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the screwball got him swinging. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Sam Fontenot.
Third baseman, Sam
Ball 1.
1-0. Place it 1 now, easy out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
1 out. You got 1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off 2-2 now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Once again a 3-2. Hit to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. Standing in, Cody Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Cody Reyes.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
2 outs.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and the home team leads it 1. Stepping up to the plate, number 25 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. 1 away.
He's going to get a lot.
Digging in, Woody McGill. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
Lays off 1-0.
McGill.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Nishii is after it. A throw down to first. 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. William Chandler will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Grounded to the right. Johnson takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ricky Bean. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Hey, now we've got 2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
This is flared out towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
2-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here, he fights it off and flips it over the middle infielder's head.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. In to score is the runner from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Pablo Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Men on third with 2 down. Fastball called for strike 2.
Gotta hold him. Let's go.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Peterson has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 5. Kevin.
Please.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. William Chandler earns his first win of the season.
A pitching coach checks in with one of his new young hurlers early in his first pro season. A stellar performance earns a salute from this hurler's pitching coach. Both hope the command displayed tonight will carry over into future outings. After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. It's welcome news. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
Number 25 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 25.
ready for another shot now. Luis Hernandez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in the count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
First baseman, number 6.
Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Digging in once again, Darren Hoffman. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Schroeder. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here.
Your attention,
Freddie Dickens will get the call here as he'll hit a 1-run game this afternoon. 3-2 the final finish. The Braves earn the victory despite only collecting 4.
A team of many first-time pros gets their first taste of a sweep.
Your
Number 25 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Braves, number 25.
Striding in once again, Carlo Estrella. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Jimmy Lyle will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
28, Jimmy Lyle.
A high fastball is in there.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. And here's a screwball that misses that time. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate. I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. A big-time glove work, but no chance to turn it into an out. And the tying run is aborted first. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Ray Linder comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners on first with one down. Again, he sends it out of play. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gagnon will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number two. Ready for another chance? Donnie Barrett. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. From the stretch. Taken called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Eric O'Flaherty claims the win out of the pen, his first. Number 25 records the save, his 8th of the season.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a longtime trusted mentor for a quick...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Mississippi, number 25.
Ready once again, Benedict Hubble. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Bordick moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Marlon Steele, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Dexter Sechrist will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The average is at .308 entering play. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Strike called, 2-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Just got a piece up the line, but it gets foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. George Sherry earns his 6th winning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Mississippi.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Ortega. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that misses ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Down the... Oh, it's off the third base bag. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The throw into second, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Eric Cruz is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian Henry. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Ortega rounds the corner and is hit at home. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now. Striding in once again, Dexter Sechrist. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Outside, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also...
On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. Terrence Roedicker takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Theodore Kim was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Number 25 closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.
While competitors want to win at every level, the focus in the minor leagues is on player development.
Number 25 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Braves, number 25.
Ready for another chance? Fernando Palmeiro. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Ready once again, Fernando Rodriguez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Okay, here we go, guys.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
And a fastball just a bit up. Inside, he misses ball 4. Digging in and looking for more, Sam Fontenot. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Silva moving in. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Woody McGill. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Sylvester Anderson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Number 25 earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Number 25 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Braves, number 25.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Richard Raw, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1-0 pitch on the way. Look out, 2-0 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
To 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Eldred will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Victor Francisco, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Louis Albrecht.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Mississippi.
Striding in once again, Willard Spangler. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Leading up for
a high fastball is in there.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting, first baseman
Mike Compton stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Come on, guys.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now. Hit down the third base line. And that's through for a hit. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Schaefer. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Got him. A slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Donnie Barrett comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Leonardo Santiago. Throw on the second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Mississippi.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Schaefer. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Second baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing to take 1 pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Matt Schaefer is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Carlo Estrella comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 1-1, here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You can't throw a ball high enough over this guy's eyes. He is a bad ball hitter, and if you throw it up, he'll just climb the ladder with the pitcher.
Now batting.
In now, Kirby Matsui. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Leonardo Santiago. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Braves claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Kevin Uribe earns his 8th victory.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Number 25 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Mississippi Braves, number 25.
Striding in once again, Sebastian Armas. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Boy, good lateral movement to that screwball, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Ready for another shot now. Ramon Russell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in to try it again, Philip Heim. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Mississippi rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Daniel Winkler takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Number 25 wraps it up for the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make number 25 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 25.
Digging in once again, Lester McLuhan. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Lester McLuhan becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brooklyn Bridges. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. On the ground up the middle, Casey is up with it on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Stepping up now, Chad Goff. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, 2 out.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Oh, he might have got away with one. A 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Terrence Rodecker earns win number 4 on the season. Fernando Perez couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Number 25 earns the save out of the bullpen, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. Number 25 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 25.
Ready once again, Houston Donahue, a hit in 2 tries so far.
3rd baseman, Houston Donahue.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Ready for another chance? Brooklyn Bridges. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, designated hitter, Edgar Castillo.
Edgar Castillo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ball 2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Kevin Hribe earned his 9th win of the year. Anthony.
Your attention,
Number
please.
25 is
Now,
ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Ralph Jenkins is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Ralph Jenkins.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that's over. 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
You definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Carlos Feliz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Go right now, fellas.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Miguel Mendez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Here we go, guys.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now another 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Freddie Schroeder
now pitching.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Tonight's ball. Number 25 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 25.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen.
Leading off for Biloxi.
Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Bottom of the 9th inning, comes up with a big leadoff hit. Man, that is beautiful. Sets the inning up nice. Maybe we'll see a walk-off here, Matt.
Richard Raw stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Possible winning run aboard here. No. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it to second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Digging in and looking for more, Victor Francisco. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit. When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Shot foul over towards the dugout. Payoff pitch one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Riley Lawrence will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. 7-5 tonight's final. Number 25 gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Irving Ritchie wraps it up for the save, his third of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Well hit. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Number 25 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Robert Marte will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, George Price. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing at a ball. The air back behind short. Casey is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Ready for another shot now. Humberto Chacin. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. A dive. He's got it. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Terrence Rodecker earned his 5th win of the year. Number 25 earns the save out of the bullpen, his 17th on the year. So that'll number 25 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Mississippi Braves, number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Feliz. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Leading off for Chattanooga, second baseman.
Chopper fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1 as he misses with a slurve there. And the pitch on 2-1. Towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
So he gets the bloop base hit to bring the tying run to the plate. You know, they talk about a bloop and a blast. Maybe we'll get the blast and they can tie it up here in the 9th.
Digging in once again, Jake Cruz. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. Way to keep that line moving.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a soft liner in there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's another single, another hit. Now they are first and second. They just haven't come up with that big hit to drive a lot of runs in. They got to break things open pretty soon.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Digging in and looking for more. Darryl McNeil. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task. Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Looked like he got pulled on the speed there. 2-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. To third. Scooped up. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. Daniel Winkler wins his 3rd of the season. Number 25 wraps it up for the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Number 25 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 25.
Ready for another shot now, Darryl McNeil. And at this point in the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. No, the call is that he trapped it. Ready once again, Homer Knox. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Greg Rose. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Herman moves over. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Felton Dutton, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal, do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get work.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Third baseman
Keith Maxwell is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Look out. 2-0 now.
Here we go, boys.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Lewis Albrecht earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Number 25 closes the door for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that'll put number 25 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 25.
Now at the plate, Keith Maxwell. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one.
Maxwell.
1-0 count. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. In now, Kenny Wahlstrom.
Number 3.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he chased it in the dirt. Nishii has it. And he makes the throw to first. Wahlstrom is retired. 2 down now. Ready for another chance. Carlos Feliz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit much.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Daniel Winkler.
An impressed pitching coach pays a visit to a young hurler who's been very sharp to start his pro career. Early on, coaches are sizing up new players' personalities and working to create rapport, which can make coaching easier. The 4th of July invokes a special feeling in a ballpark, and sometimes in a team spirit as well.
Your
Number
attention,
25 is
now
ready,
pitching
and he'll
for
take the ball
Mississippi,
from the manager.
Number 25.
Striding in once again, Nathan Capel. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Nathan
in there
Capel.
At the knees, strike one. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Sean Mesa comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Hit to first. Standridge fields it cleanly, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Ready for another chance, Shannon Black, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth, and he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. George Sherry earns win number 7 on the season. Number 25 wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, number 25 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 25.
Ready once again, Buster Ferris. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Nathan Capel. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And that's up and in for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Ready for another shot now, Shannon Black. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hey, come on now. Gotta hold him here.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Marco Ramos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
And we got two down.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chavis into shallow left. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Mississippi Braves earn the victory despite only collecting number 25. Enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 25.
Digging in, Shannon Black. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Marco Ramos is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Ball on the ground, we're rolling it.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Marco Ramos is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Jack Eller comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Walker moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's another single, another hit. Now they are first and second. They just haven't come up with that big hit to drive a lot of runs in. They got to break things open pretty soon.
David Hida is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runners are at first and second with one away. And another foul ball. just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Damon Adams. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it?
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Number 25 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Mississippi Braves, number 25.
Ready once again, Socrates Brito. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Jackson, the right fielder, number 19.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat. Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Nishii gathers. Throw to first is in time. 1 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian Henry. And now a pitch on the way. Hey now.
A great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Just missing here. 2-0. And there's the first strike. 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Juan Vizcaino. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. In there, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they've taken care of business so far in the first half of this 4-game set, winning both and making it look easy too. We'll see if they can continue this home dominance in the next two.
5-2 the final score tonight. George Sherry earns his 8th victory of the season. Joey Grubbs was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Number 25 closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season.
Your attention, please.
Striding in once again, Donnie Barrett. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that could get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Couldn't get extended on the screwball, and it's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Barrett is retired, and there's 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Carlo Estrella comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. Looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing. Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Ready once again, Kirby Matsui, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy.
But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Daniel Winkler earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Kevin Hendrickson pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Number 25 earns the save.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Mississippi, number 25.
Digging in to try it again, Carlo Estrella. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, nobody out now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Kirby Matsui. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And now a pitch on the way. Lays off. 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in once again, Leonardo Santiago. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Weak chopper up the line. On to first, and that's your ball game. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Kenny Castellano earns his 6th winning.
Your
Number 25 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Braves, number 25.
Ready once again, Quinn Jacobson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Second baseman.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. In there, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Johnson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Pablo Sanchez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Pablo Sanchez.
And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1. He's got the average up to 307 here. 3 homers and 23 driven in. Swing and a liner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in once again, Gene Parnell.
Right fielder, Gene Parnell.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 midnight.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. David Ochoa earns his 8th victory of the season. Number 25 earns the save out of the bullpen, his 27th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.